Hello, 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 my darlings. How are you? I had such a good time yesterday that my body said, I'm just going to stay in bed. It was fabulous, though. I enjoyed myself yesterday. I just thank Michael Tyler for inviting me to that auspicious occasion, that awesome event, where I can meet people in the publishing world, the music world. I sing. And so I have music out there that I want other people to sing. So I need to be around those people. I didn't know where they were. I'm just a novice at this. And God always sends you an angel. And your angels are right with you. Michael Tyler and I have been friends for years. And so he said, girl, you need to go over there. Of course, he couldn't get over there, but I was there. I managed some kind of way to be a big girl. And when I do that, I always think about Vivica Fox, my Leo sister. She would do this. I just think it's so cute, Vivica. So I'm just going to do it also. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, I got a lot to talk about today. Oh my goodness. One of the things I wanted to start with. Let me finish with yesterday. Wait. I actually brought a prop. Wagamama. That's where I was. I was at Wagamama. 1050 Howell Mill Road. I don't get any money from Wagamama. It was my first time there yesterday, but I enjoyed sitting outside. I mean, it was a joy for me. I told you I thought I was in Paris somewhere. But anyway, I wanted to get you the name of the place, Wagamama, so you can go and see Cedric. Tell Cedric that I sent you, because I need for Cedric to know that how much I appreciated him and his kindness. It's something about being kind. Cornell talks about it all the time. I do too. Just by being kind. I think it's important to be kind to people. And so they were very kind to me yesterday with the publisher music group. And so that's that. So what I'm talking about today is why you should watch this show. Now that's vanity all day. Maybe. But this is what YouTubers do, and I'm trying to be a YouTuber. And one of the things I want you to know is why I'm doing it. So I was telling somebody, I had the best conversation with Dr. Monique Earl Lewis at Morehouse College. We were talking about one thing, but her spirit just came through the phone to me, and it just gave me a boost today. So Dr. Monique Earl Lewis, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for wanting to be a part of this historical October 1960 event, when the first coordinated march for civil rights. And I say coordinated because they had one in the month of March in 1960. But this is the one in October, when we freshmen and more people came to school, and the Atlanta student movement was able to really plan and coordinate it with with Charles Black and Dr. Herschel Sullivan Challenor, and they were able to get it all. Lonnie King, of course. There's so many more names that were able to coordinate this thing, and Julian Bond. They planned it, and then little ones like us came to school, freshmen, first year students, and we followed them. That's why the movie Foot Soldiers, the class of 1964, has been just a phenomenal movie. Not because we did it, not because we got a lot of awards, not because my daughter wrote it, directed it, held the camera sometime, produced it, edited it with Crawford Media, but because it tells the story of how young people changed the world, and we did. And Spelman changed the world. We were Spelmanites. We told the story from Spelman women, but it was Clark College men and women. It was Morehouse men, led by Lottie King. Clark College was led by a number of people, including Reggie Williams and the late Carolyn Long Banks and Ben Brown, the late Ben Brown, and more. James Patterson, still living. And then, of course, Morris Brown College was right there. ITC. We were all there. All the schools in the AU Center: Spelman, Morehouse, Clark, Atlanta University, ITC, Morris Brown. we all came together on October the 19th. You know, and you know the story. When we marched, you know the story of the man burning me. You know that story. And so I spoke with Dr. Monique Earl Lewis today. We're preparing for an event on October the 19th as we commemorate about 60 years, 59 or 60 years. It was just like it was yesterday. But anyway, she gave me a boost for the day. And so why do I think you need to watch this show? Well, right there, I had entertainment, inspiration, motivation, and education. And I'm making my own notes of my own thoughts. Entertainment, inspiration, motivation, and education. Well, right there, when you were talking about, you didn't know, maybe those who are watching, that I was a member of the Foot Soldiers, or that we have an award-winning movie around demonstrating for civil rights in 1960. We're some of the last living people. I know it's a group that'll be glad when we go on to glory, but there are people like Dr. Monique Earl Lewis and Dr. Clarissa Myrick Harris that are documenting this information. The late John Smith of the Inquirer. You know, we documented it. We may fade, but the information will still be here. And that's what we're working on. I did a map. I wanted a map. I thought that young people or people coming to town should maybe do follow the map of where we marched, and you know, everything included in it, and have that. You know, we do the march of the Selma Bridge, but that was 1965. We were here. We did this in 1960. You talking about? I'm not taking away from Congressman Lewis and all that happened to him on the bridge in Selma, but in 1960, we did something here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I think that march on that day, October 19, 1960, should be done again by our students every year. You know, our students go down the promenade and they pass right by Rush Memorial Church. It doesn't even click with them. They have no idea about Rush Memorial Church, where Dr. King and the leadership met, because it was right down the campus. Okay, I've gotten off my subject. You know, see, that's the educational part of me, the teacher part of me, the historian part of me. You know, I want our stories to be captivated and told and repeated so people will know. All right. So the entertainment part, well, I'm the entertainment. I entertain y'all every day with something, I'm sure. I like these earrings. They're big enough for you, just over the top, Georgianne. You're just over the top sometimes. Anyway, I had entertainment for you yesterday when I talked about where I was. And sometimes I play my piano. I haven't played lately. My brother bought me this, you know. I talk about it all the time, this electric piano keyboard. And I've learned to play 2 songs now, Old MacDonald and something else. I need to get past Old MacDonald. I need to find some time. I really want one of those smart people to come over here and play this for me so I can hear it being played. But I'm happy with it. Ben Tankard, where are you? Somebody tell Ben Tankard to look at this, because Ben and I go back to the 20s when he was in his 20s. Tony Williams and I. So here's the entertainment part. Tony Williams and I and my daughter, really Tony Williams and my daughter, pulled some people together and took them to London. And one of those new people, and one person was Ben Tankard. Gave him his London. I don't know if that was his first European trip to London. I mean, it's your first European trip. I don't know. I can't remember if that was his first time. We took the Consolators also. I don't know why I went blank on who else we took. It'll come back to me. But anyway, very well. Candy Staten. All of them went over on tour with Tony Williams, the late Tony Williams, and my daughter, Evelyn Sanders. And I went along for the ride because I work for Delta Airlines. So I went on Delta. They went on British Airways. And we had a grand time over there. And so Ben Tankard has come and shared his expertise with my daughter when she was in Florence, Alabama, as entertainer. He came as a part of a church event my daughter had. And I've been trying to get Ben to play some of my songs. Ben Tankard, my friend, go on the platform. You know, if Ben likes anything, I'm good. Just, you know, you don't have to, you know, sometimes you say, oh, I wish somebody would just make a way for me. I just wish I could meet this person and meet that person. All you need is your friends to just do for you. If Ben would just play one song, I'll be happy. Anyway, what I like about Ben is he got one of these keyboards and just started playing it. Now, I thought I could do that, which I did. I found chords for Something Happened Today. I love that song. I can't wait to record it. Anyway, so what do I offer on this YouTube channel? I offer entertainment. I offer inspiration and motivation. If yesterday didn't inspire you, I don't know what would, but I offer inspiration and motivation because I tell you what my life was like and the things that I went through. You know, this channel is really for 65 and older. I have some younger people, younger people just want to hear me, you know, but 65 and older understands. You see, 65 and older, when I can say, I couldn't get up that hill, or I needed my cane, or something was aching. I don't know where did that ache come from? You know, you wake up one day and you have an ache and you're like, wait a minute. I was 40 last week. I'm 50 this week and I got an ache. I remember that first time you had an ache. I mean, a real one. And you were like, oh, wait a minute now. That age will creep up on you. Oh my God. You won't know what had happened was. Anyway, so let me go on with what I think about this channel. I want you to tell other people to join me on this channel for the very reasons that I've talked about. I think that what I have to say might resonate with something that'll help in your day, might resonate with you in some way. I'm entertaining, and I try to bring you entertainment. Inspiration, I have something really good today we're going to do. And motivation, I like to motivate people to do better about yourself, to love yourself a little more. You know, you say, oh, Georgianne, that's just too much stuff. You got too much stuff on. Isn't it much? Just much. I purposely went and got the hoop earrings. Now, all this was enough. And I love all this up my arm. I love this. This is a Salvation Army something. It may be. You know, I like, I think so. Or did my mother give it to me? I don't know. I like it. I like all this stuff right here. Look at this right here. I just don't have enough. Now, ideally, 14 karat gold would just warm my heart. But, you know, when they start turning, just go buy some more. Throw them away, get some more. And then normally I would not buy a ring that has rubber. Oh, I think about all the things. When I saw this ring, I was like, oh, it looks good when you get it on. Now, this rubber might come loose anytime. It's all turned all kind of different colors. You can wash your hands, but you need to take off all this. Now, I have some real gold. Some of this is for real, especially Tony's ring. But, you know, I just feel good with it all on because I sing. And I've always had this singing in me, but I couldn't dress like I wanted to dress because I taught school, conservative kind of family lifestyle. Atlanta's conservative in its own way, you know. A whole lot of this stuff right here doesn't work in the new Atlanta, but the old Atlanta, I would never show up. Oh my God. Never. Sorority meeting or church, or definitely if I'm going over to, First Church, would they let me in back then? I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but you know, you all know the story. Anyway, if I was going to Friendship, I don't know if I have all this on going to Friendship now, not without a scarf around it. You know, or my church, Big Bethel. You know, now Big Bethel, because they know me, they just say, that's Georgianne. You see, but, you know, we just had some standards, some kind of conservative something. I told you I always grab right here because I had breast cancer. And I still believe that I did not, I did not, I did not express and follow my dreams. I did not. I did not. Part of it is I modeled in Canada. And when I got to the United States to model, that didn't go anywhere. In the South, in Atlanta, in the 60s, nah. No, I didn't make it, you see. So all of this kind of glamour energy kind of person, it had to go somewhere. So it stayed on the inside. I cried on the inside a lot. I was always this Georgianne on the outside, but I was so unhappy on the inside. When I worked, I would just work just because I had to work. That daughter did not ask to come here, and she was not going to be growing up without having what she needed. So I didn't get the money I was supposed to get, but it didn't matter. I made sure my daughter had. So some of you all got to do this. You could do this with me because you had children to raise, you had family to take care of, you had job, you had responsibilities. See, but now 65, girl, please, honey, please. Oh, them children going on. No, don't start talking about you. If the grandchildren don't get anything, it's still all right. They got a mama and a daddy. They got somebody. You can give them something. But if you always wanted to do this, then do this. If you always wanted to do this, then do this. If you always wanted to do this, then do this. If you always wanted, then do this. You see? Because you remember. You see? There's some people, I told Dr. Monique Earl Lewis that I didn't get my doctorate from Clark Atlanta University until I was 66 years old. Now, why? I could have had my doctorate at 33 if I had stayed at Georgia State. I had a bad divorce. I had a bad car wreck. I had a whole lot of things that just young and stupid. And I dropped out of a program that they didn't let that many black people in. Ask Dr. Blanche Hamilton. She and I were the only two. Oh, I won't say it was a black thing. I'm just going to say we were the only two in the program called the block. We got in the block. I guess we were smart enough. Apparently. I really wanted to have my doctorate early. Oh, like Dr. Daniel Black. I just admire him so much. I think he got his at 25. Something like that. I just admire people who go on to school. But if you didn't go to school, so what? Go back. Go back. I'm talking to my brother. Go back. Go back. I got somebody else's name I can call. I'm not going to call his name. He's over in St. Louis. Go back. It doesn't matter. Morehouse has a program that will let you come back. I don't know if it's online. They should be online. I need to ask Dr. Monique Earl Lewis and Dr. Clarissa Meyer Harris and Dr. Karshik Sims. That's not the rest of her name. Anyway, I need to ask them about people coming back to Morehouse. I want my brother to get his Morehouse degree. He was in school with Bill Nunn. They used to call him Doc, class of 74. He and Bill Nunn were very close. The late Bill Nunn. Because they were very smart together. And I wish Vincent would come back. If I can figure out how to get him back to Morehouse and finish, I would. I'd have another Morehouse person. Like I said, I won't call his name. But he too needs to find out. All this can't get in. You need to walk. You have to go over to the school. Everybody want to do something by mail. I understand that. I understand by mail and everything is on your phone and you Zoom. And let me tell you something. If I wanted to get out of Morehouse, I would get in my car, get on me an airplane, get me a bus, or get me a train. I would come to Atlanta, get me a nice hotel. I would go visit all the people I need to visit, but I'd take me a day. And just that day, I'd give me 2 days and say, I'm going to get in Morehouse. I would find Ilya Davis, Dr. Ilya Davis, frat. I would get him and say, I need you to help these 2 young men, my brother and my other person, to get into Morehouse. Because Morehouse has a plan. So maybe it wasn't Morehouse for you. Maybe it was some other school. Go to that school and see what they have. Go to it. Go there. You know the school because you used to go there. So you may as well go and make a vacation out of it. And ask and look online and see if they have some kind of program. And if they do, and they can't find your information, they go and talk to somebody. People want to look at you, and you can look at them and see if they're lying. They can't find something. What? What do you mean you can't find? You can't find me, and you can't find that I went to the school. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Anyway, why I think you should watch my show is all the reasons I just gave you. Entertainment, education, inspiration, and motivation. I'm trying to motivate you to be my Morehouse brother. and Spelman has a program. Now, what's the Spelman? You can go back. You can go to Spelman. You know, we were all you know. That's not going on now. You want to be a Spelman woman? Go over there. Get on the phone. Call somebody. I wanted to go to Harvard later. I didn't know that my daughter could have gone to Harvard. I didn't know that. But she went to Northwestern, though. Northwestern University. That's right. I said it. Evanston, Illinois. They can still count the black people up there. I just don't understand it. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say, you need a GED, go and get it. You need a college degree, go and get it. They got online schools. Well, I saw some school where they come out there and they bring you your degree and a hat and a cap and a gown. Have a ceremony right on the grass. Speaking of ceremonies right on the grass, Nikema Williams, Congresswoman Nikema Williams, Vice President Sam Burston of Clark Atlanta University, Evelyn Jeanette Sanders Swafford, and Georgianne Juanita Thomas. We had a ceremony right on the grass in front of the student center, the Bishop Henderson Student Center, right by the plaque that represents what Dr. Rosalind Pope and Julian Bond wrote for the manifesto to begin and start and initiate the movement. And we received a congressional record for our movie, Foot Soldiers, a class of 1964. Yes, it's in there. Georgianne. I don't have a prop person. I don't have an assistant. I would have to get up and go all the way in there. I'm not going to do that. But you understand what I'm saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying, you know. It's okay, wherever it is, on the grass, wherever you get that degree. If you get it through the mail, my Georgia State degree, my master's degree, how did I get it? It was my mother's birthday, some kind of big birthday, and I went home. I didn't feel like marching. I think Blanche Hamilton said they had a seat for me and everything for the master's degree at Georgia State. I think they mailed it to me. I know it's over there, though. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel about things. So, what do I offer on this channel? Why you should watch every day? Entertainment? Yes. Inspiration? Yes. Motivation? Oh, yes. And education? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, all of that. And let me see what I wrote. I think it's fun information because it relates to 65 and older. I use my life experience to explain life changes after 65. I use my life experience to explain life changes after 65. Remember when your insurance, you got the United Healthcare? You're like, wait a minute, I had that good insurance at work. No, 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 no. At 65, that insurance drops off. Bye. You got to go on AARP and all that other stuff, whether you like it or not. It's almost a socialism something. It's almost something that you can't keep that good group insurance I had at Delta Airlines, which helped me. I retired from Delta Airlines at the age 52. Do you know how proud I am to say that? I was 52 years old. I had put in 16 years. My daughter had her Northwestern degree. She has 3 master's degrees, by the way. But, and I said, I don't have to do this anymore. Now, I don't know what I wasn't rich. Be sure you're clear on that. But I was clear on it had served its purpose, and I had served mine. Delta got what it wanted from me, and it did a good job of taking care of me. It took very good care of me. They treated me badly. Many of us, as African Americans, on different occasions, we all knew it was an underground discussion all the time with the black people. But overall, you couldn't ask for if you're going to talk about employment. Delta Airlines was good for being an employer. You just have to learn to deal with it on any job. Just find the good and live with the good. You look for the positive side. I just had to do that, as Rowing Allison always told me. Rowing Allison Montgomery. She was in the law department with Donzella, and they used to try to keep me on point and tell me to just forget what people were saying, forget how you're being treated. It's a job and you need it. You have a child. It's got good benefits and it'll take care of you. They made sense. Obviously, because I retired from there at age 52 as soon as I could. I want these earrings out. My $2 earrings. $2 at up there with Margaret. Margaret owns everything in the West End. Have you been to the African shop? Get that good African soap, good African deodorant. Black owned. Oh, y'all need to go get some black owned stuff now. She got the shea butter, all kind of African clothing. Just, oh my God, all kind of lotions. I used to have my lotion up there. That's the only place my lotion was sold that people actually bought it. But you should go up there. And she got all kind of jewelry, African. I don't have a whole lot of African pieces today, but you would love it. You would love it. I love it. Anyway, I digress. What else? I hope we add value because we encourage you to be your authentic self. Okay, I wrote this about my own show because I mean this. I hope we add value because we encourage you to be your authentic self and dare to dream again after 65. People are like, you still doing stuff. Why are you still doing stuff? Well, my. What would you like for me to do? You want me to sit and say, okay, Lord, anytime now. I got stuff to do. Hey, God gave me some stuff to do. I haven't done all I'm supposed to do. And how you gonna say, I'm ready now? We all here with a job to do. Apparently you haven't done your job because you're still here. I know I haven't done mine. I'm not where let me tell you how hard it is to swallow that you're not where God has told you you're going to be at this age. Oh my God. I'm like, God, did you count? What kind of calendar hey, what calculator are you using? But then, there's no time. There's no age with God. There's no, all these are social constructs anyway. He told Sarah about that baby. Ooh, I don't know if I could swallow somebody telling me about having a baby at 80. Was she 80? I'm just holding. Let me swallow. Let me go to the next thing I wrote. Did I write anything else after that? I don't think I wrote anything after that. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But I do question sometimes because I'm human. Like, come on, Lord, come on. Really? Really? I'm doing my first show at age 77, really? But I said, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Don't put all that on him. You know, you let other people tell you that you didn't need to be singing. That wasn't the thing to do. They didn't hear your drummer. I told you, tat, tat, tat was going on over there. Boom, boom, boom was going over here. Tat, 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 tat was going on in here. Instead of listening to this drummer, I said, let me get a little tat, tat, tat. Let me get a little boom, boom, boom. This tat, 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 tat was just going on in here. So, do you hear me? 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 I was like, no, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Because I got to go with tat, tat, tat. I got to go with boom, boom, boom. And my little drummer got less and less. And it died. And it died. What did it turn into? I don't know. Did it turn into cancer cells? It turned in. What did it turn into? So I need you to look at the station. I need you to tell your friends to look at it. So I'm over my time, but I need you to hear something. I don't know what the rules are. It's called I Am India Ari. I'm going to say the words. I'm playing in the background. I Am India Ari. I want her to sing my song. Oh, there was a morning when the day was just a borning. It's called Man Without Hate. Look for it. Look for Man Without Hate. Doesn't it sound like, it'll sound like India Ari. Maybe somebody knows her. I know somebody knows her, you know, but he hasn't had the opportunity to reach out. So maybe somebody else will have the opportunity to reach out to India Ari and ask her to sing my song, Man Without Hate. I think my person thinks that I should sing it, but I think that India Ari should sing it. And let me tell you about this. So I have my phone right here. And you can go on YouTube and find India, INDIA.ARIE. And I'm going to tell you, and the lyrics are on here. And she says, sometimes I shave my legs and sometimes I don't. Think about that. Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depending on how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes. It really just depends on whatever I feel in my soul. What about your soul? She says, I'm not the average girl. I ain't built like a supermodel. I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. Woo! I am a queen. I'm a king. I'm somebody. I missed something. All right, you can go back and find this yourself. You can find out. It said, when I look in the mirror, I only see me. I always tell you about that mirror. Every freckle on my face is where it's supposed to be. You know, if I feel like wearing this, so what? I know what's going on with my head. I know my creator didn't make a mistake with me. My feet, my thighs, my lips, my eyes. I'm loving what I see. Huh? I'm not the average girl. I ain't built like a supermodel. I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. Okay? Get it on, find it on your YouTube. I need that little part about the clothes. Whatever your clothes are. But I want you to look like something though. I'm not less of a lady because I don't wear pantyhose. You know how we used to have to wear pantyhose. Oh, child. This says, it ain't what you wear, but what you know. It's not what you got on. Get that degree. Study hard. Don't be offended by all. This is all my opinion. This is my channel, my opinion. There's a true confession of all the lessons I have learned. So get in where you fit in and go on and shine. Clear your mind. Now's the time. Put salt on the shelf. Go on and love yourself because everything's going to be all right. All right. I'm going to go out with this. That is why you look at this channel. That is why you watch A Slice of Life. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Y'all find me some glasses yet? You know these the only pair I can find. Dollar store. Love them. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.